So yes, sticks. Almost made me want to play it when I saw Gaelic play it. But, I mean, I'm horrible at stealth. I don't have a single stealth bone in my body whatsoever. Looks cool though. It really does. Alright, so mix, concrete mix. He's using all the sands. Oh, we got a little bit more, but what more do we need? Okay, we don't need anything else. So we got a rebar and we got tons of planks up there. And I'm gonna need to make a little bit more of this stuff. And I should probably go chop some wood. I mean, it's not visible here, but basically all these coal ovens are actually ablaze, and they've been ablaze since yesterday. Basically didn't have any wood logs to put in that. She'll need to remedy that at some point in time, but it's not gonna be right now. Yesterday I basically just spent the time down here in this mine doing nothing but that. Alright, so yeah, stop that. Up and up, 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 up. Let's see. I suppose at some point in time I can actually make something. Just gonna just leave some sand here and start crafting that. Grabbing stuff. Alright, so that's done with. Don't actually need a gravel. I can leave that there. What? I sound like a pilot? What are you? Ready for takeoff. Please remain calm in areas of distress. When the plane is going down, don't sue us, because yes, we don't have the money for it. Yeah, pilots. This is my thing, though. It's my thing. It's so weird. I mean, I can kind of relate to how you sound now, because I mean I'm basically getting a dose of my own talking. I mean, normally I don't even hear myself. I mean, I swear I don't even hear myself. Cause normally I use the DT770s Pro, and they are so padded in a sense that I don't actually hear anything. I don't hear the computer. Damn zombies always out on my lawn. Get off my lawn. But these Sennheisers gaming thingamajigs headsets, they are... What the what? Oh, it's you. Hello, lady. Hello, person. Not getting sidetracked. Nope. Oh, and another thing I figured out. I'm actually more effective at this game when I'm not streaming. I get so easily sidetracked. It's like, oh, people talking. Okay, I'm not gonna... Okay, I am gonna ruin something. Anyways, I can actually now hear Kiara typing in the background and laughing at me. I couldn't do that in the past. So easy to get used to the noise cancelling. So now I actually hear my own computer. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes. No limits. This is gotta be weird. Usually she's like shouting at me. It's like, Jack! What? Is there something going on? I've been trying to reach you for the last 20 minutes. It's like, oh, okay. Sorry. Wait, what? I heard something. Do something over there. No? Okay, just me. Okay. That's fine. And I'm still curious what the hell they're doing here. What are they doing here? Is this some kind of cave, or did they just decide that that was a good thing to do? I don't even know. Well, just in case that they have a plan for that, I'm gonna leave that be. Just in case. Hmm? What? Me typing? Oh. Ah. Well, that seems like a bad start for the garage, actually. Wasn't Forsaken around here? Or is he gone back to work? I wonder sometimes. What the help? Help! Okay, so that's the tunnel he was talking about some time ago. Whoo! Okay, come on, just get me out of here. Okay, okay. Connecting. Please don't be weird. I don't really understand why that happens. Oh! You don't even. Okay, so. What? Are you? Oh, this thing right here. How can I? Oh, I don't even. What? Okay, fine. Just be that way. You're gonna be covered with reinforced concrete anyway, so ha! You could just suck it, Mr. Vortex. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fine, just be that way. That's fine. I am not even gonna something. I've heard of that in the past. Not seen much of it. I'm not too thrilled about that. Yeah, the map will, well, I don't even know what's going on in this area here, right here. I hope that's something that they will fix. Some sad news though, I mean, Madmole did state that they didn't actually have that much time to do any fancy stuff with. Seriously? There's a hole there now? Oh, this thing will drive me bonkers at this rate. Well, more bonkers, I guess. Okay. Calm down, Mr. Map. I don't even, how do you do it? What?
Mm.
Well, this is a messed up shit. This is some messed up shit. What? Oh, there's this thing there. Yeah. It really is a mad map. I'm actually not sure if a server restart will fix that. I think it's still going to be as borked as ever. But yes, the sad news is that Madmole basically stated that they did not have time to do any like random gen work. In theory, the rivers and the lakes will actually be back in Alpha 13. But other than that, they weren't able to do much more. Stupid hobbitses. So yes, no fixes to that, at least. I am hoping that they fix the spawning of zombies though, because that shit still annoys me to this day. So we'll see. We'll see what they actually manage to do. I think this game might actually work once it's released after 300 patches. Not better. Not better. Much anyways. Alright, so I don't know why there's like voids here and there that just messes with me. Ah, those assholes. Okay. Bracket the wall. No. Get some decorative nails. What? Yeah, that's actually a thing. They're actually gonna require. Well, you can actually now make furniture, and they're adding in third person. Oh, that's true. The bright side to all of us, I suppose. And I'm gonna need a shit ton of rebar. And sands. Never thought I'd say it, but kind of missed the days where you only needed cement and gravel. Those were some good days. Now I gotta walk out there into the desert, do some shoveling around for a while, and hope I don't get eaten by zombies. What happened to deep deserts? Oh, shit. Nice. Yeah, I actually haven't seen her or Joe in a couple of days, so I was wondering what was going on. But if she's back streaming, that's a sign of life. Well, actually, Crank, they are on the case of frames. Like they're gonna make those frames super easy to break.
You're away, you're in the welcome channel?
Ugh. Oh yeah. No. I wasn't aware.
No problem.
I was really curious what just happened. But yeah. Let's see now. Yeah, that was gas. But yes, in short, they're gonna make those. These wood frames are gonna take one hit, and that's about it. Be it. What's up, guys?
Clock, you cannot hear something on the background. That is not. That's just me.
It's probably due to my headset. Who knows? I had to steal Kiara's headset for a while. My mic died.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yes. Can you hear?
I did, yeah. It is a nice looking headset, though, I gotta admit.
It's not too bad. It's not the worst one. No, actually, the upgraded wood frame will be just about the same. It's just the empty frame that will be like one hit destructible, almost. But if they're actually putting that into alpha, whatever, I don't know. But basically, one of these, like, I always put these up to kind of block off or whatever. If they make them one hits, whatever, then I'm just gonna put up several. I mean, that doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, but basically you actually have to upgrade it so it can't be moved if it's actually going to have any kind of defensive purpose. I need to make frames craftable before they are solid. What? Craft mechanical spikes. Yeah. Okay, nice to see you too. Yes. Well, basically, those frames will not do much. I mean, the regular wood frame that's not upgraded will basically be a one-hit destruction thingamajig. So they're going to be less useful for blocking off places. Interesting. Like one from hammer before they are placed in the world, like the rest of the shizzle. Oh, right. Well, then we'll just have to, well, co-op thing. One's placing spikes, one hitting them with a hammer. It's enforcing team play. I can see that work. I'm still kind of curious to see how the zombies will turn out in Alpha 13. Some people said that, well, zombies look really strong now because they always require an entire mag of SMG. I don't know if that's accurate, because, I mean, not all of those bullets actually hit, and then again, you shouldn't really go for center mass if you want to kill them quick. Sure, I don't know.
If you want to kill them quick, center of mass is probably the only place you're going to hit.
Well, depends if I have scope AR or whatever. But SMG, I'm not too hot on the SMG. Really, it's recoil feels off to me, and then again, there's the lag when you fire it. So I don't know. I haven't actually tried firing it now though with a new graphics card, but shit. It'll probably be horrible. Either way, they actually added the 8K to the game. Actually, it looks okay. It was about time they actually added a assault rifle. Now they just need to add in a multitude of attachments. Seems to with the best rent hitboxes. Yeah, I would assume so. I am actually kind of curious to see how that will translate with ferals. The blog did showcase a feral that got its arms shot off. So yeah, but it still will bite the heck out of you. So I don't know. Well, I'm actually, well, I suppose I am biased in that sense about weapon molds. I mean, we do have them in Liquid Diamond, and I don't actually think they're going away. They will probably bring them back in once we had some time with this. Oh, we do actually have more rebar. What do you know? So Agent Zero or Kevin or whatever his name is, I can't even remember. The guy behind Livery Diamond basically said that a couple of weeks after Alpha 13 hits, they should be able to crank out a update. But pros and cons of weapon molds, I suppose, is the fact that it kind of removes an extra thing to scavenge for. Like, you're not gonna need to venture out to like craft a shotgun if you found all the parts that you need, and you can craft the stock and the parts. Then that's one less thing to scavenge for. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. Right now it is like you could craft an entire shotgun. You still can craft a full sniper. You still need to get the damn parts, and can't craft, or you can't mass produce the Desert Eagle. Can't mass produce the 44. See, SMG. Well, you can kind of mass produce SMG, but you still need the parts, and same with the sniper. Hunter rifle, you need parts. So shotgun is actually the only one you can actually mass produce, I suppose. Yeah, because pistol needs pistol grip. Yeah. So I don't know. I find it hard enough as it is to survive without the ability to be able to craft multiple shotguns. Especially when we're out of oil all the time. It looks like a regular line mill pistol. It's kind of annoying. And the fact that it has so low mag capacity, it's like it's 7 bullets, and one of the like pros of the pistol is, of course, that you have 15 bullets. Did test the silenced pistol. That was actually somewhat good, though the placeholder sound for that is not. This sounds like a crossbow bolt being fired. So. Yeah, you can. So. It's one of those things I do approve of, though. But I still think that they need to find a way to somehow link the bullet part quality with your level. They still haven't been able to do that. So until they do, then I don't know. Because right now, I mean, I could resmelt the same piece until I have a flawless part. And if you can make, well, 3 out of 4 parts into something flawless, then you're gonna get a great weapon. So, I don't know if you can put in custom sounds. Probably not. Not yet, anyways. I basically haven't heard any new sounds in the game. I heard kind of remixes of sounds that are currently in the game. Like, I can't remember if it was the flamethrower. Kind of sound like an auger on crack, basically. So, I don't know. I do believe it will be a bit more open once they, well, are released to get the base games set up and all that. And that's basically what Manmo's been saying himself, like, when we're done with the game, then we're kind of leaving that shit up to the modders, and they will, well, it'll be their game from then on, so. That's still gonna be a while till, so. I guess we shall see. So what you up to, Gas?
Watching your stream and occasionally staring at the wall. So very creative.
Yeah, 2016 Christmas, that is when they're thinking about releasing, so we'll see. I'm not holding my breath just yet. We shall see. I did actually go through my stream and make a couple of highlights from Tuesday, and Forsaken did actually make some highlights as well. He managed to put his gun on safe.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I got a good laugh out of that.
We were all laughing at him because of that.
Well, cheers for the host, dude. Much appreciated. What? The hosts are piling in. Cheers, guys. GML Crafting. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I was kind of curious about that, how that actually came to be. What my loot respawn is set to, or what? Mine is 1%. Yeah, it must be getting late or early over there. What? What's the deal? Is this the new hiking place? Either way. Either way. I saw you were on earlier. Decisive one. Cheers for the host. Wow. People are piling in. And I'm just doing the thing. Loot respawn is... Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's actually 96 or 99 days. I've basically written off all the areas around here, so I haven't done anything about it. 7 AM? Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Lacusta TV. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm just kind of just chilling-ish. Just kind of putting in Conquered Lair. Seriously, come on. Basically have a slight plan to build a farm up there, but that's gonna be a while. A little while. How did that go? I have trouble with just one. It's like it's enough trouble as it is.
Jag.
Yep.
I just watched the perfect formation. It's got to be enemy one.
It's very easy to make a positive identification. As I said, well, most of you probably know already, but I do play some Milsim from time to time. And I did actually stream the last one. It's usually every Tuesday. And we do use formations from time to time, but we're never that perfect, so it's very easy to find out if they're hostile or not, because we can pull that off. Not in a million years. Besides, we would be looking every single direction, so yeah, you better.
Yeah, and then everyone just hits the deck and fire the cannon. That's not lamb style. A lamb this would be runaways.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, I did lurk a little bit in your stream, Molly, or Death, either way. And yeah, I was like, "What are you doing in the middle of the city?" It's like, that's a lot of zombies, and not to mention a lot of gore files. Cities to me have, well, those wasteland hubs now. I'm kind of traumatized after playing with Feral AI for a bit. I am severely traumatized because I don't dare go in there at night. That just doesn't happen. That's insane. I mean, you must have had a couple of repair kits for that shit. I would not. Well, I do pull a couple of hordes now and then, but bad horde nights, I basically go through repairing my gun at least 4 or 5 times. Yeah. Not gonna happen anytime soon. Yep. That it is. I actually did play a little bit off stream yesterday, just chilling about, and yeah, I had some issues with a computer, and then my mod mic died, so hence I actually have a different headset on me now, and yeah, just basically did some work in the base. Making a whole bunch of empty barrels so we can actually make some oil barrels. We had like 600 something crude oil laying around, and you need 4 crude oil and an empty barrel to make a oil barrel, which we could use either to oh, that's, and I don't have any left. Alright, well, leave that for now. You can either make gas cans or oil from those. So yeah, and we've been running pretty low on both gas cans and oil. So spent a couple of hours just doing that, running around doing the machines, banging on the anvil, making a whole bunch of metal plate. I must be running out pretty soon. Nearly. I still don't know what the guys are thinking about doing with this, or if they just somehow dug out this pit. I have no idea. So I'm gonna leave it for now. So lady. But this means that some of the loot actually has respawned someplace. In places we've been early. Might actually go back there, because right now, I mean, we're actually scavenging about 8 kilometers away from base right now. There's still some loot in that wasteland north of us. It's just kind of scavenged a little bit there. So it actually has a fair few places that are worth checking out, but yeah, haven't been around enough to do that. Alright, so we're gonna check, well, grab the planks first. Need a few more, and I did see that there was something broken up there, so I'm gonna grab that as well. we still haven't moved in to the tower, and we're actually not that far away from Fallout anyways. 5 days till Fallout, it's kind of crazy. It's actually on a Tuesday. So, that's gonna be tough. Normally, Tuesdays are reserved for Arma. I'm having doubts here. Serious doubts. Alright, so some biomass. Fusion cell, wait. And some biomass. So actually use these batteries to, or this biomass, basically it's a long-winded process. I need energy, which I get from, yep. Not there. Alright, so I actually best be careful about this shit. Thought there was one missing. So algae tanks require sunlight to actually grow the algae. And I can actually use that to process into biomass, which in turn I use for some fancy battery. Let's see, does that fall? Yeah? That's a bad way of testing it. If I fall, that's me screwed. Alright, so those are done. Ah, no, don't do that. Processed. Ugh. Basically full up with crap. Iron, blah blah blah. Those are charging, so I can't really do much with that. Let's see, coal. Oh yeah, I was gonna make some small stones, yeah. And those need work. Let me guess. There we are.
Yeah man, I do have to admit, you did save our necks last night.
Last night? Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured you guys were in deep shit when we got ordered to just kind of roll in there and go crazy with guns.
Like, you managed to take out, yeah, about 30. Well, we were being aggressed on by about 40 packs at that time, and you came in and took out about 20, 25 of them, and it was just like, oh, God. The amount of other people who looked around and just went, oh my God, the Apache ship. The cavalry's arrived.
Yeah, I mean, both me and Monroe High was like, oh, we're getting the Apache! And, yeah, so we were like, yes, fuck yes!
I think you only were allowed to get that because we requested support so much. We were just like, guys, we're dying!
Yeah, I was actually talking to Daft earlier, or after the mission. It's like, yeah, I'm really happy you called us in with the patch. And it's like, yeah, I really wanted to actually grab you guys earlier. Like that's. I mean, it's either one or the two. Hold on, I'll just pop you to-do. There you go. I basically always go this round of like, yeah, we're not using force multipliers enough, or we're using them too early and there's not enough funny stuff and all that stuff. So yeah. So either way, whatever you do, you're equally screwed. See now. Actually,
yeah.
save that.
When we were running through, did I tell you about this? When we were running through the trees, and you guys came over us to hit the ZU I'd marked. I'd marked it like ZU T1 in red, and you came in for it. And as you flew over, you got engaged by another zoo, and it was pitch black in the forest now. We didn't have any enemies on it. We were all moving in column. The ZU opened up on you. Just look to my left. All I could see was just 4 barrels in the tree next to me, firing, just glowing. And literally all you could do was be pretty much just like, run! And everyone was hauling it down the hill, screaming. It was such a terrifying moment.
Oh boy.
Literally, it must have been about 10 meters.
10 ferals and a dog and a wasteland hub. Yes. Do not want. Do not want. You checking out the link?
I did have a look, yes.
Is that shotgun slugs or is that shells? Cause it would be way easier with slugs. I gotta tell you, it's it is a lifesaver. Oh man. Yes, do not want those. I mean, seriously, it's one of the things that annoy me the most. Whenever I'm like playing, running around, doing my thing, and suddenly the game just kind of goes, I don't want you to be happy or survive. I'm actually quite honestly happy to see you die, and it just opens up this nasty ass shit. The amount of times.
That's how we felt last night when the ZU opened up in the bush next to us.
Yeah, I had a blast flying with Apache. It is, it's so many good memories with Apache. It's unreal.
Yeah, you know, for the duration of that time we were on the hillside, where you were in the Apache.
Yeah.
We didn't have access to the other side of the hill. It was completely enemy occupied. The hill we were on top of with the mortar setup, there were enemies 10 meters on the other side of the ridge, and we just couldn't fight our way over. Like, so many. You couldn't give us fire support on that side because the ZUs, and literally,
Yep.
we sat there for about 15-20 minutes just waiting because we could not move forward over that ridge.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys, well, we were about to get handed over to command, I was like, south side? And I did some scanning, but I didn't actually see that. I just saw you guys take massive volumes of fire from the west. And, I'm pretty sure we could actually gotten in closer. But, I mean, the tracking system for that, Apache was pretty horrendous. I mean, I don't know if it was the advanced flight model and the manual trim, whatever, but the camera was not bloody stable. It was just all over the place. All over. That's done. Now I just need a shit ton of sand. It's gonna be a while. Just shells, huh? Yeah, I was, I don't know if you watched Jonah Burke. He has not been streaming in ages. I think he just basically streamed through the summer. And never heard from him again. I assume he'll be back next summer. But he had some pretty cool cool gameplay. He made up his own hardcore rules. And decided that if he died, he would basically just do a restart. And he was playing with Feral AI, always run the whole shebang. It was actually pretty cool to watch. And he finally found the mine. He's like, yes, finally found the mine. And he got a little bit of shotgun ammo. He had 25% loot buttons, but otherwise max spawns, insane difficulty, and all that. So kind of similar settings. And he finally finds the mine. And he's like, oh yes, I'm gonna get all the lead, all the gunpowder, all that shit. And he walks further into the mine. It's a fucking feral, just staring him in the face. And he's like, oh shit. So he runs, of course. And goes back and forth on how to actually deal with this thing. It's been a long time since he actually played, and he didn't actually know about the slugs. He had found the recipe, but he didn't actually know if they were worthwhile making. It's like, yeah, dude, just go right ahead. It takes like 2 or 3 slugs to kill a feral. I mean, that compared to an insane amount with just regular shells. I mean, it's a perfect counter to the Feral. It's pretty good.
That part with the zoo started firing at you. I just watched it on Forsaken's stream.
Yeah.
Recording, and Forsaken's just like quite a bit ahead of us. Just like two groups, it's like 20 meters ahead. All you see on the SD HUD is just you hear this volume of fire. Moondog and Forsaken still moving forward, and all you see is me and Viper just stop, turn left, stare for maybe like 2 seconds, turn forward again, and just race like hell past everyone. We don't say anything, we just run straight through. It's brilliant.
No, Nixon. My mod mic broke after 2 years of hard abuse. So I'm actually borrowing Kara's very open headset, so I can actually hear myself talk, which is disturbing. Because I normally can't, ever. So listen to myself while I'm talking, that's weird. Anyways, that's that. So I probably will have... I'm buying 2 new mod mics for me and Kiara. And I'm buying her new headset. So she's getting a similar one that I have, just slightly easier to run. Lootabuns. Well, no, it doesn't control how much ore there is in the game. Lootabuns only controls the amount of stuff. So yeah. I'm not sure if that's the worst or the best analogy you can make, Nixon, but alright, okay, yes.
Sad I missed this.
Yeah. Think you might be too young to actually read it.
I don't think so.
I suppose not. Maybe a couple of years ago. Anyways, thing is, the mod mic actually attached right there, and the cable goes down at an angle, and in some cases, it's been under a little bit of strain. Like I actually forgot I had it on, and it's just get dragged off basically. And the wire is really small, so it could easily break, and that's kind of what happened. So basically, it works perfectly in just one setting out of 400 and many. So it only works in certain situations, which leaves me with a mic that doesn't actually do much for me. So there's that. Let's see. Yeah, it's just the wire. The microphone itself is just fine, but the wire is all messed up, basically. Are you gonna suggest some kind of crazy ass hijinks where I try and fix the thing and solder and all that shit? Because that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I tell you that much. Well, problem is, the wire actually, well, I'll put it. All right, so this be the mod mic, and basically it's this end right here, that end. So we got a mic out here, and that end right here. If it's like, well, basically it's been like this for the duration of 2 years. And if I put it like that, for some reason, it works. So there's something about this wire exactly right here that's all messed up. And I don't have a soldering iron, so that's not going to do much with that. show. I could probably strangle a small zombie with that, but that's about it. The aluminum bendy bit is broken. What? Well, it's basically past my my thing. I did actually used to do some minor repairs to stuff like this in the past. I just have not in later times. So I could totally send that crap down to Nixon, and then he could probably do some magic on it. Other than that, I'm not gonna bother with it whatsoever. So Baba Novak and Forsaken had grand plans for this. I've yet to see any fruitions of those plans. That sounds like a zombie. Pretty close. Alright, so I kind of forgot what I was actually looking for. Oh, a soldering god? Yeah, that's a while ago. That is a while ago. It's a long while ago. Very long time ago. We actually did go to high school together. Yes, totes. Probably not gonna happen anytime soon. I have a fear of messing with electronics. Then again, that thing is practically dead now, so I suppose. But I mean, the amount of times I've messed around with cables like that is, well, not that many. Not in later years. I used to do that when I was still in high school, but it's been a long time since that. Alright, let's see now. I need sands. I always need sands, so 3 minutes. These are just not going to work out. There we are. Actually, just do all of them, I suppose. And I'm going to make some more algae tanks because, well, it seems like I need some more. Ideally, you want to have an equal amount of chargers and biomass processors that you have equipment that's going to need it, so you always have extra. But I haven't gotten that far. Potassium nitrate, sand. There we are. Alright, so that keeps on going, and I increase in wellness. Algae tank. Tungsten plates. Let's see. First of all, I need to know how many copper things I have. Biomass processor. Gonna need gears for that if I'm gonna actually. I have 2 gears, so I'm gonna make 1 more fusion cell charger. I could probably make a couple more, yes. Tungsten plates. Alright, so think I need about 20? 2 copper plates and 8 iron rods. 4 circuit boards. That's where I'm gonna get screwed over. Yes. Okay. Fine. Fine. So that's not gonna fly. Alright, so what about algae tanks? Got 8 of those, okay. And it's still gonna require a machine frame. Machine frame, which is forged iron, iron rods, and metal plates. Yeah, I think the last bit I actually soldered didn't actually end up surviving. I actually tried to repair a printer, of all things. And I basically slaughtered a faulty printer and, well, it was kind of working, I suppose. But I grabbed a whole bunch of parts and the end result was not pristine. Let's see, buckets. So I'm going to be able to make 4, so 8 buckets. Buckets. There we are. Yes, no more buckets. Sands. Crafts. All right. $24. Alright then, more gravel. Not that we actually need that much more. Algae tanks, and that means I need to get more glass or sand. Fine, crushed sand. Not too thrilled about using all of that, but BlizzCon? Yeah, I seem to remember hearing about that. Some kind of gathering. New expansion and all that, I assume. Holy moly. Lump of the coal. Right. Yeah, I still have trouble. I still have trouble actually imagining Warcraft as a movie. Metal plates. Oh yeah.
Oh, der var den. Hello.
What's up?
Nothing much. Jeg flyr litt King of the Hill her nå. Trenger en alliert til å være med og gå i byen.
I would,
Trenger en
but I'm busy streaming.
Ah, you're streaming.
Yep.
So you cannot play King of the Hill when you're streaming?
Totally not. It's Arma stuff. You know?
Ah, okay. Okay. Okay.
Maybe later.
Yeah, you didn't give up the King of the Hill. It could look okay, or what?
I'm gonna need a bit more time in game, probably a couple hours before I can actually decide.
Yeah, nice.
So
You
we
will,
shall see.
Find it challenging, so we'll do it later. Okay.
Yep. Later, dude.
Have fun.
What? They're not streaming? Alright, gotcha. Yeah. Two more buckets. Ah, right. Yeah, well, I did see the trailer for the movie. It's like, somehow that doesn't, I don't know, feels weird to see a World of Warcraft movie. I mean, I know that they're making some decent games, but movies, I'm not brimming with optimism here. 520. Alright. Iron rods. Yeah, I mean it's weird to me. I saw the trailer, and the only thing I could say about that is, So, yeah, it remains to be seen. Could be that it's great. I mean, it remains to be seen. But I have a dose of skepticism ingrained in me. Cause yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft for several years, and now suddenly having this thing. Well, now they're actually making a movie about it. I mean, I don't even. I mean, the lore is rich, so I suppose, but at the same time, it's weird. It's weird. It's just weird. I'm not entirely sure why it's weird, but it just feels weird. It's just the way it is. It's kind of like if they were gonna make like a movie about Legos, and you've been playing with Legos. So wait, they have made a movie about Legos. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I will most likely watch it. I will most likely do that. But I mean, I'm not thinking movie of the century. I'm thinking might be okay to watch. That is pretty much my only thing, I suppose. The game for what? The game for Lego, the movie? I haven't. Well, I saw the movie. I didn't see the movie. I suppose that was okay. Some random lady that just died. Such a shame. I wonder. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, I know that they're getting into several different markets, gaming being one of them, so it's not too surprising they want a piece of the pie as well. But I'm almost kind of saddened the fact that tablets and well, smartphone gaming is actually a sizable market share now. That to me is weird. But as some people said, or have mentioned, that it could be a good way for them to actually get into real games. So, whatever increases the amount of gamers out there, I suppose is good. But tablet gaming to me is not real gaming, I suppose. But, yeah. That is a Samling. I think I should actually clear out this area before I go a bit more crazy. For a moment there, I thought that was just him, but no. Two zombies. Alright, I can live with it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, smartphones are everywhere, and we actually use them pretty much everywhere. But, I mean, there's some games that are fitting for smartphones and whatnot. I mean, one of the games I actually played a fair bit is actually Monkey Defense, Tower Defense, or whatever kind of game. Popping balloons. I mean, easy enough game, and works on a smartphone. Same with Plague. That also works on a smartphone, so there are some games out there that actually are somewhat suited for smartphones, and some that just aren't. I couldn't even imagine playing Sony Sly on smartphone. I think you'd be seeing me panicking a whole lot more than I am right now. That much is certain. Hey, still there? How is it going on your ends? I'm out digging sand again. Actually, I'm digging kind of a moat around this sand hill. So if there's zombies about, they should actually fall down here and not immediately kill me. Though again, I don't hear so good right now with this headset anyways. So just gonna stop and think about it for a while. If I actually hear something now and then. Because this moat is supposed to keep me safe. But then again, if I get caught in here, well, that's me toast. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. My mod mic just died, so I'm no longer using my my DT770s. Which is kind of silly. So I borrowed the headset from Kiara, and it works, I suppose. But it's a very open headset, so I can actually hear myself talking, which is weird. It's not something I'm used to. I'm usually using closed headsets. Can't hear anything, really. So yeah, it's a downer. But I did today. I did check out prices on getting a new mod mic. I was using the version 2.0 from the States, or bought it from the States, and it's only 100 Norwegian kroners difference on buying it in Norway and in the US. So I did the only sensible thing. I basically bought it in Norway, actually. Still kind of pricey, but yeah, I like the product. So yes, it allows me to attach a microphone to a better sounding headset. So other than that, I'm pretty good. Slowly getting a little bit hungry. So I kind of assume that I will probably have to walk down to the store today and get some food. And I had a lazy day yesterday and today, so yeah. I mean, I did compare the prices in the US and in Norway for that mod mic, and in terms of freights and all that, and shipping, I wouldn't actually have to pay any toll on it, so it's one of those products that, yeah, don't actually have to worry about that stuff. But even so, I could have saved like 100 Norwegian, but then again, it takes ages before it's here. It's actually somewhat funny because it takes like a day or two to get across from US to Europe, and then it takes about 1 or 2 days before it's actually in well, maybe 1 day after it came to Europe, then it's actually in in Oslo. And from Oslo, it takes like 2 days just sitting in Oslo, and then it takes like almost 3 days before it's up north. And the post doesn't actually move in the weekends. At least it doesn't actually seem that way. So I kind of assume that I won't actually have my setup ready for Fallout 4. It's kind of annoying, but that's the way it goes. Ravel. Alright, so that should do. Should keep me safe while I whittle down that. Oh! Nope. Yeah, thanks, dude. You're catching some sleep. Alright, man. Cheers for the host again, dude. And have a good rest, dude. And thanks for stopping by. But yeah, the postal service up north leaves something to be desired. I gotta tell you, something to be desired indeed. I mean, when Crank shipped me the GPU, that took a while, almost like a week, if I remember correctly, and that's just internally in Norway. That's just weird. Weird to me. I wonder if I can actually collapse that. Probably could. Second question is that a good idea? We'll see. Just don't want any zombies coming over here. Breaking my hard-earned wellness. Yep. Oh, come on. Come on. There we are. Ugh. Ah, well. Keep on going here. I mean, that should start to have some kind of structural integrity issues. It should. It's not. But it should. That's all I'm saying. Oh, come on. There we are. And yeah. Actually, was out digging earlier today, and first thing that happens, didn't take long, but suddenly had a wandering horde run onto me. So I could have died, but I didn't, because I was smart and ran away. Potato soup. Still don't really have that of amazing food production going. I mean, it's keeping us alive, but it's not increasing that much. So I'm still at what, 112 thereabouts. And the way that you're kind of supposed to do things and Live Free or Die mod is basically to make synergy food. Food like, for instance, if I had a toasted ham sandwich, that gives me 0.75 wellness, and then I eat, well, then I need to drink something. Oh, that's yucky. Then I need to drink something, and that's usually tea. And that will raise my wellness by 0.20 or 0.25, can't remember quite. Either way, it synergizes, so I actually end up getting 0.95 wellness from that meal. And with the potato soup, I mean, seeing as it's liquids and all that stuff, doesn't actually do that for me. I'm kind of curious about this. I mean, I don't want this thing come toppling over me. But I do want to kind of collapse it, so. Wonder if I could start a chain reaction, like I did in the mine, long time ago. I was building an underground garage, and I just kind of wanted to speed up the process because I was moving away some layers in the roof to kind of make it a really open garage. And I kind of skipped a couple of steps because instead of mining the first layer, I just kind of went straight for the second one. And after a little bit of traction, it just kind of started falling because well, first layer started falling, and then the second layer started falling, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh, and the eighth. I was shredding bricks in the back of the cave, trying not to die. Didn't actually work out so well. Well, it did actually work out in the end, but didn't die or nothing, but got me a little bit of a fright. Okay, so that's fallen. Why is this not fallen? Why? Why, oh why? Okay, you could just stay down there, Mr. Sandstone. Okay, sands. Yes, 503. That's 4 minutes work. And we still have plenty of cement and gravel, so we have pretty much everything we need to kind of keep working on our interior of our base, which is my plan for the day, anyways. So with some luck, I'll be able to actually start work on that farm. Problem is I don't actually know the exact load that farm is gonna put on the metal trussing. So I'll probably build it stupid, build it strong. That's usually how I do. No, that's just me. Just me. Calm down, Chad. You're being paranoid. Does not mean that zombies are not out to get me, but it means something. Kind of don't want to fall to my death here either. Or, well, it's not going to fall to my death, but I don't want damages. It looks like it's ready to fall at any second, but it's not. Seriously. Why does structural integrity just kind of work when it just feels like it? When you want it to fall, it never falls. When you don't want it to fall, it just stays there and does nothing. For a moment there, I thought I was actually going to fall, but no? Really? Seriously? What does it take to actually drop this thing? Whatever. I'm just gonna assume that's gonna be good enough not to... Well, actually, remove this and I should be fine, I guess. Maybe. Hasn't been any zombies yet, so... Just keep doing what I'm doing. I suppose. Like in the past, I actually went around looking for those sand towers almost. They would actually help quite a bit to be able to just kind of dig in peace. Don't actually have that issue anymore, like whatsoever. And whenever I had a wandering horde, I mean, they would all kind of flock to the middle sand tower that I was standing upon, and they would just beat that shit to a pulp. And I had only one option: jump down, get away. And I would return later, and it would just kind of be like a Swiss cheese. And you get a fair bit of sand from that, but it's time-consuming, not advisable. So instead, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna dig out the side of a hill. Like my first plan was basically to dig down below, but for some reason in my game world or whatever, the deserts aren't that deep. So what happens is I get to stone pretty quickly, and that's an annoying artifact. Okay, it's gonna be one of these places. I have no idea why that happens. It's still annoying as shit though. Corrupted map or whatever. I don't know. Something about evening of terrain, I guess. So yeah, I found that this is actually easier in a sense. Takes a little bit of work, but once it's set up, I mean, you're pretty safe. Fairly safe. And I can just jump over, and if zombies are actually getting on this thing, and I just kind of jump over to another side like that, they'll usually fall into the little pit I made on the sides. And next question might be, why do I need sand? Well, it's to make a whole bunch of stuff. Like with this mods, I need sand to make concrete mix. Sand, gravel, and cement. Sweet, there's that. I'm actually not sure how much I'm gonna grab here, but it's supposed to keep going for a while. Because I come out here pretty much every week, out into the desert, not necessarily here, but into the desert someplace, start digging, and that annoys the shit out of me. Those graphical glitches like that, ugh. But either way. So I usually come out in the deserts, dig, use maybe 1 or 2 shovels. So I have a couple of stacks, 1 or 2 stacks of sand. And that is about 500s, thereabouts. Well, let's see now. So 760 some sand so far. Need a bit more. Because as I remember, we have maybe 8 or 9 stacks of cement back at base. But I mean, we have a fair amount of gravel. We're actually starting to run a little bit low, but we have way more cement than we have gravel and sand. Right now, sand is the thing that we need. And none of my buddies are actually digging a whole lot of sand. We do get a little bit from machines and whatnot, like the miners. But it's not really like it's awesome amounts. It's not certainly not enough to what we're doing. So let's start bringing this out level. So while I kind of like the fact that you need more materials to make like strong stuff, like you actually need sand to make concrete mix and whatnot, it is a tedious extra step on the way to actually making a proper safe base. So I'm kind of looking forward to actually digging into Alpha 13 once that finally arrives. But kind of saddened by the fact that they didn't actually get to do that much with random gen, because there are some issues with random gen right now in terms of performance. They did mention that they're gonna work more on that in beta, but that's probably not gonna be until late last year. So, but there's a lot of good, cool things coming on the roadmap. I mean, Alpha 14 will add distant terrain, which is gonna be nice. There was, of course, this question: is this going to be as far as Arma terrain? Like, Arma can actually give you a view distance up to 12 kilometers, which is pretty sizable, but it strains your system to the extreme. But right now, I mean, with the weather effects, I can't see far anyways. I would like to actually have that as a setting. Welcome back. How was work? Oh, wait. You're still at work. Never mind. A little bit more grain alcohol. So Nixon, have you solved all of your crap with the computer? It works now? You put a plastic thingy into a machine. Oh boy. Yes. Say no more, Nixon. Yeah, I mean, did you actually resolve all those issues you had? I mean, are you 100% sorted? Or are you still having issues with your rig? No, sorted, not sold. Yeah, I still have a i7 2600K laying around. A motherboard as well, but I'm probably not gonna do anything about that. I'll probably just ship it off somewhere, or basically recycle it at some point in time. Cause yeah, it's old. It's been overclocked. I mean, I was running 4.8 gigahertz on that chip for a couple of years. Then my overclock got a little bit less stable, and I put it down to 4.6 or 4.4. I can't remember. It ran stable for the rest of the duration. So, right. Yeah, I had a really weird issue. I played Arma on Tuesday for the entire duration of it. Had no issues. Then I loaded up Arma yesterday and had issues. They did seem to come after I installed something then stay for a while and disappeared again. Well, I mean, I kind of envy you, actually. I mean, not because you're having issues, but because you're actually getting blue screens. I mean, annoying as they are, blue screens tend to give you some information of what kind of issue you're having. Now I'm basically, I bought a new power supply, which we'll get here eventually, I suppose. It's 1600 watt, and can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but the rail, or the power supply I have right now is a Corsair 1000 watt. And it allows for about 88 watt or amps on the 12 volt rail, which is pretty good, but it's not insane by any standards. So either ways, Lepotech came out with a power supply that does fair bits of amps. Total for the 12 watt or 12 volts is 133 amps, I believe it was. Thereabouts. So it should kind of do what I need it to. And it's gold level certified power supply. Information, memory management error. Oh, thank you, blue screen. You're very helpful. Google shows me people tearing their hair out. You're sure that Google is just not playing a cruel prank on you? It's like showing yourself in about 6 hours after troubleshooting that? I mean, could be. Could be. Alright, that will soon have to do for all that bloody sand things. That's nearly 2 stacks, and it's not even gonna make a big dent. But it should allow me to finish up whatever I was working on over there. So, and by this time, should actually have the stuff I need to finish off the algae tanks. I got 2 more ready. And I do believe I had enough to make 2 more. I think they needed 6 glass panes each. Thereabouts. And I think I have everything else, so. Yes. Oh, by the way, oh, nope. Nixon, have you tried King of the Hill? Or Crank, for that matter. I know, Crank, you love everything involving Arma, so I kind of figured you've tried it. Zombies? Zombies are dumb. Yeah, King of the Hill in Arma 3. Yeah, because Mr. K was trying to sort that shit out. Or, well, drag me into it, really. Well, hello there. Back home. Right. Also can't remember that. Well, well, no. Domination wasn't player against player, was it? Unless there was some weird ass spin-off. I don't know. That's what I remember of Domination for Arma 2 was just plain PvE. That's how I remember it. Anyways, oh, it's out of crap.
But again, Insurgency for Arma 2 was a mix.
Huh?
In Insurgency,
Yeah.
that was a mix between PvP and PvE.
Well, kind of.
Because you could have some. You had 2 teams or 3 teams that.
Right. Yeah, I seem to remember something along those lines. Probably got way too much Conquered Mix, but eh. I do recall playing some Insurgency with Op4. But for the most part, I mean, they weren't full teams. They were just kind of scattered in the middle. Yeah, I basically haven't tuned it. Yeah, I am, actually. La hungry.
Just saying.
I actually think I need to turn you up somehow. Because this is really low. Bringing up the sound. Okay, try speaking now.
Yo.
Okay, much better. I basically put 7 Days Die down to like 15%, and the rest for like 60. What I want for dinner? Well, if we have the fish, I suppose we need some bacon. I suppose that could work.
Pancakes.
Yeah, I mean, Domination was a cool mission, no doubt about it. But yeah, kind of past that now, sort of. Totally is. Yeah, well, from time to time I do miss playing Insurgency, because it was a game that was, or a game mode that was very easy to get into. It's like, yep, drop in, play for a bit, whoop-de-woo. It's pretty relaxed. Algae tanks, so 2 machine frames, copper pipe, and metal plates, iron rods. What else do I need? Tungsten plates. Who? What do you know? There we are. Yeah, well, obviously. Basically saw all kinds of people on the VG Insurgency server. Yeah. Well, I was generally lucky though. I did have decent teammates for most of that, so that's actually how I got started with team leading. Simply because. Yeah, I barely remember Jack. I barely remember, but was PFC Jack something? Yeah, he was odd, but yeah, I was pretty lucky for the most part. When I dropped into, I grabbed my usual slot, and people would join. So the only reason why I actually picked the fire team lead role was because, well, they had access to calling in shit. Like I could call in the A10 and call in helicopters and other air assets and whatnot. So that's the only reason why I actually picked it ever. The only reason. That wasn't bad. It was not bad. And then I actually got to know Calv and Peppy and Nero Troy, Gas and Riddle, Outlander, Sumler, Savage, AKM, whole bunch of people. That's also the server where I got to know Kenny and Ibex. By the way, Forsaken, there's a hole in the floor on the west side of the tower. Do you actually have any special plans for that?
No.
Okay.
That was Elder. He found some ores down there and he asked if he was going to make a mine. And I told him, yeah, probably not. But he wanted to ask you, so he just framed it just in case.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Holy crap, Jagger, you've been busy.
Wait, what?
You're framing the floor.
Yeah, I forgot to grab the last rebar frames down in the base, I think, so there's that, but, Because if I'm going to build that farm, then I need to actually get up the metal trussing. So I need stable supports underneath. Not
so
this.
It was a good thing that we dig down.
What?
I mean, remove the dirt.
Yeah. Yep. I was actually going to bring it one down, or one layer down, but
Well, we didn't take them more than you did, so we just continue on yours.
well, I mean, next to this is still low, or what? Yeah, we need to actually be able to put up like signs or work orders, like this is what I like to have done, with a painting made by me in MS Paint.
No, we don't. We don't.
Yeah, the mic is boosted, and the volume for the rest of the crap is kind of low, I suppose.
Yeah, what's up with your voice?
My voice? Well, basically, didn't you? Well, I probably not. My mod mic died. My normal microphone died, so I'm actually using Kiara's microphone right now, or headset. So yeah.
You sound like an old man.
Well, I am an old man. Don't you know?
You mean the microphone is so good that you can hear you as an old man?
Yes. It's I sound like a young man if I use my other one. It's all chipper and stuff. Yes. Well, she didn't quite approve of the old headset she had. I can't even remember which one it was, but it was all plasticky and not great. So Sennheiser. And now she's kind of realized that she wants a close headset as well. Because apparently when I talk, she can always hear me. And apparently that can get annoying and hard to keep track of her own conversations when she's on Skype or whatever. Who knew? I certainly didn't know. Now I know. Because now I'm actually hearing what it's like to be playing with an open headset. Which is pretty horrible, if you ask me. So, I don't understand how people can live like this. Alright, so that is pretty much it. Pretty much. Where are you? Oh, you're not endgame, right? You're just on TS.
Yeah, I'm just bugging you.
What else? No. Everyone else is. What? There's even crap underneath the walls and all that. That looks like crude oil. Oh, that's a whoopsie. Well, what? You're complaining about the fan? What? Well, the sound stage can go off and die. I'm quite happy with it. I do believe, well, maybe it's just me, but I do believe that my other microphone basically cancels out the noise pretty well. But I don't know. Okay, I can tell where this is going. I'm gonna go crazy and I'm gonna mine out underneath the tower, and this entire thing is gonna collapse and I'm gonna cry. So I'm gonna be responsible soon. Yes. I am just gonna leave this, and we shall never talk about making anything sensible down here again. I shall head it back to the base, and then get the rebar frames, and we're gonna close this entire sad chapter of our lives. Cause I know that when I start digging, yes, I'm just gonna collapse the tower. That's gonna be the end of it, and I'm gonna cry, and I won't be the same for weeks. So need rebar frames.
How many?
Honestly, no idea, but I'm assuming something like maybe 100 thereabouts.
I'm bringing 125.
All right. Actually, running down it either way. Oh, that's radiator tower? Oh, you're actually on your way. Hey. Alright then. Well, I did start a little bit to mine in that little place.
You breaking my beautiful cave?
Oh, just a little bit. What? Oh, right. So I could pick it up for a moment. So, I shall probably have a break in about 20 minutes and have some dinner.
Yay, we have potatoes.
Well, hey. Alright, so I better actually get some frames. Or not frames, but let's see. Where did I put that thing? Guess I need some planks, actually. There we are. Hmm.
Wait a minute, are you going to close up the entire thing with frames?
Yep.
I had to craft them, you know, so...
That's fine. It's just
I have a suggestion for you.
a suggestion. Okay.
Yeah, why not close it up here and just let the big hole be there?
No. I'll know about it.
So basically, if I did that, you wouldn't know and you don't care.
If you did what?
Close up the top layer and stop doing what you are doing.
Well, basically, if we're gonna build something above this, then that's gonna suffer because structural integrity is not gonna be great as long as it's not solid. It's even wonkier if it's a cave beneath. So that's why we gotta close this thing.
I have 36 more ready.
Nice. Thank you. Oh. Actually, I have the hiccups.
Here we go. Oh, I can actually smell that food smell.
It's not improving my condition.
Okay, dropping the last train.
Might actually work. But yeah, getting started with the mine here is crazy. Simply because if we're gonna build in this area, then we don't actually want anything crazy. I mean, you just saw how it was with the mine. Like you try to make it nice, and it went no.
Oh, yeah, but I haven't given up on it though. It's going to lose to me. So.
Fair enough. Alright, so it's not going to be enough, basically.
I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, that's fine. I still have more stuff left on the other side as well, so.
You know, Quack should work for Complex. You know?
Should he?
Yeah, he's kind of a seller, you know. So like, buy this one. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Won't eat your children. Yeah. Well, he knows a couple of things.
Yeah.
Let's see, concrete mix, blah blah blah, and yeah. Righty then. Nope, that comes with me. Eats the potato soup. I'm actually not sure why I'm carrying around anti-venom now. I mean, seriously, I've not gotten stung in 119 days. Some point in time, I suppose I should wake up to the fact that I'm actually not going to get stung.
Or you think you're not going to get stung, and suddenly you get stung.
Or that. Seriously, I'm still doing weird shit. Charge. Charge.
I'm able to use the barrels we made. Okay.
Oh, I haven't used them for anything yet. I mean, I figure we might as well use them for whatever we need at some point. So I haven't done anything with those.
You mean I work my butt off just for nothing?
If that's how you want to look at it, then yeah, sure. And so did I. So yeah. Let's see. Various crap. I mean, this is insane compared to the regular miner. I mean, I've been running a couple of runs with this, but the problem is we don't actually have enough fusion cells. We need more fusion cell chargers, basically. If this is gonna work out. Oh, algae tanks are done again. Nice. Alright, so 4 more should actually give us an even better yield. So now we got 8 of these things, and I got 2.5 stacks of algae on me.
Nice.
So let's see, shovel and coal. What is what? Oh, stuff on the roof. Stuff on the roof is algae tanks. They create algae, which in turn we turn into biomass, and this biomass processor. So we get this this green goo. You turn that into biomass, which in turn becomes this stuff. And we use the biomass along with empty fusion cells to charge those, which in turn we use to run these machines or other stuff. So let's see. Fusion cell charger. We are gonna need more circuit boards.
We have 10.
Where?
Well, if you haven't used them, we had 10 last time
You checked.
me and Elder was out.
Where did you guys put them?
In the mine.
Right. Well, then they're most likely used. Let's see. Smelter. Advanced smelter uses nothing of the sort. What else did I make? Low-tech charger. That uses circuit boards, but that was just one. Anvil doesn't use anything. There was only one left that I saw. At least if it's in the crate where I usually put shit. There was only one left. So yes. Anyways, biomass processor. Gonna make 2 more of those, but we need more gears. And
Well, did you use all the gears too?
no, we have 2.
Yeah, I meant to find 2 yesterday.
You made what to the what now? Or you found 2?
I did mean, was thinking, I did believe we found 2 yesterday
Gotcha.
when we was out. Oh man, I'm so tired of that, can't even speak.
Alright, so I'm actually gonna take a break here. And I shall catch you lovely people later. I'm gonna have me some food and chillax and probably head to the store and chillax some more. And probably play something later on. So